Hello guys and welcome! This is my huge explosions called Oracle build. This build is maximizing area effect of skills to create screen clearing explosions. We have here almost 10 meters radius Ice Nova, 4.5 meters explosion radius of Frostbolt and up to 6 meters Ice Comet. So the numbers are over 2 times bigger than on standard versions of these skills. But how do we get these numbers? First thing is, we need this legendary helmet with increases and reductions to light radius also applies to area of effect. Then we are adding Beacon of Aces amulet for more light radius, with Chakra of Sight allocated for even more light radius. And next we have Gifts from Above ring to boost our light radius even further. So with these items you are not only gonna have huge area of effect, but you won't ever get lost in the dark again. This build is great for fast clearing maps, it's good enough for temples, and it is not bad at all for pinnacle bosses, but it's not the purpose of the build. Unfortunately, I did not have any super juiced temples on this character, so I made my showcase on what I have. In this build I'm using Frostbolt with huge explosions to generate energy for custom critical and custom elemental alignments. In my custom critical I have Ice Nova, and in my custom elemental alignment I have Comet and Snap to generate more infusions. In the build I'm using all elemental infusions, Ice infusion for Nova, Fire infusion for Comet, and Lightning infusion for Frostbolt. And if you wanna boost your damage to the bosses, you can swap Comet to custom critical and remove Snap, but it's not really needed. So let's get to the items. For the weapon I'm using this basic wand with +2 cold spell skills, some damage, cast speed and critical hit chance. On the offhand I'm using Sacred Flame Scepter to get enough spirit and some extra damage. For the gloves we are looking for a lot of mana, energy shield and % chance to gain Arcane Surge when you deal critical hit. This is really important because Arcane Surge is boosting our area effect through the passive skill node we have in our skill tree. Then for the armor, our only option is the Covenant because of spell damage leech as life. Next we have helmet, I already mentioned it, but it's really important that you have this last red marked mod that you have on screenshot. With the helmet we are using Beacon of Aces for additional light radius and a lot of spirit. And great thing is that with this amulet you don't need Rakyata. Critical hits ignores enemy elemental resistances, and Oracle always deals critical hits. Next we have Gifts from Above to boost our light radius, but critical hit chance is nice as well. Then for the second ring I am using ring that is covering my missing elemental resistances and adds some mana and cast speed. For the boots we are just looking for energy shield and elemental resistances, and for the belt I am using of course Headhunter. Now let's get to the skill games. We are using Frostbomb to generate cold infusions, so in my Frostbomb I have of course Short Fuse, Potent Exposure, Spell Echo, Efficiency and Overabundance. Then in my Frostbolt I have Relentless Propulsion, Science Temper, Life Tap, Zenith and Rapid Casting. Then on my Frost Wall I have Spell Cascade, Efficiency, Life Tap, Second Wind and Cold on Recovery. For our custom critical I added Ice Nova, Cold Mastery, Atalui Bloodletting, Magnified Area and Boundless Energy. Then in my custom elemental alignment I have Comet, Life Tap, Boundless Energy, Snap and Dahlia's Desire. Next we have Siphon Elements to get more infusions with Remnant Potency, Harmonic Remnant and Cold Mastery, and we have Mana Remnants with Remnant Potency and Harmonic Remnants. And for some reason if you add your buff supports into your scepter it doesn't take any spirit from you. So I added Vitality, Clarity and Cool Health. Now let's get to our spell skill tree. We are getting of course these two nodes. One is giving us a lot of new passive nodes and letting us to get there easier through the big nodes, and the other one is making us always crit. First we are going to the left and we are taking this one to get area effect, then we are taking this crit one, here we have some more area effect, and here we just have some critical hit chance and critical damage bonus. Next we are taking this big node just to get this one, which is giving us area of effect through the arcane surge, which we have on our gloves. Then we can take some additional damage, it's not mandatory. If you have better idea, you can spend this point either way. Next, another area node. Then I added this for additional damage. Here it's really important to take because it's giving us damage taken from mana before life, and it's letting us add this and this node. Next we are going here for some additional damage, here for some additional damage, and then there we can get one more cold infusion. Here are some other boosts to infusions, and we are taking, of course, critical hit chance from spells. Here we have another area effect of skills. Then we are taking these mana nodes because we are mana stacker, and we going down there. Here is really important thing because this jewel is giving us a lot of area of effect and some critical damage bonus. That's about it for the passive skill tree. Now let's get quickly through the jewels. So this jewel is improving our area of effect and critical damage bonus by a lot. Then we have this one, which is giving us some critical hit chance, critical damage bonus, elemental damage and cold damage. Spell damage is as good as well. Here I took Prism of Disbelief with 2 Ice Nova skills. And here we have Heart of Well with 15% of Leech is instant. This is really important. And another important thing is to get damage extra as elemental damage. And I think this is it for the video. Thank you for watching. As always, I am leaving you with uncut footage of this build doing a mob. Have a good one!
Take what's old. I need more time for that. I need more time.